Gentlemen, let me ask you a question that might genuinely shock you, because the answer is often hiding in plain sight, right there in your fruit bowl. Did you know that the healthy fruits you've been eating every day, the ones you were told are good for your heart and your immune system, could actually be the single biggest reason why your testosterone is tanking, your energy is fading, and your performance in the bedroom is becoming a source of quiet anxiety? It's true. For a man over 50, not all fruit is created equal. The reality is that the modern fruit market is filled with hypers, sweetened varieties that, while natural, are hormonally devastating. They can spike your blood sugar faster than a candy bar, triggering a cascade of insulin and inflammation that directly crushes your masculine vitality. You're doing everything right. You're working out. Maybe you've cut back on red meat and you're trying to eat more fresh produce. But if you're choosing the wrong fruits, you're essentially pouring rocket fuel into your body with one hand and handing your hormonal factory a fire extinguisher with the other. In this deep dive, science-backed conversation, I'm going to draw a line in the sand. I'm going to reveal 4 fruits you absolutely must eat. The powerhouse nutrient-dense fruits that are scientifically proven to boost nitric oxide, stabilize blood pressure, and naturally support your testosterone levels. And then I'm going to reveal the 4 fruits you need to approach with extreme caution, or better yet, avoid entirely. These are the sugar bombs that quietly clog your arteries, feed stubborn belly fat, and drain your physical confidence. Stay with me until the end, because the final fruit on the avoid list is one of the most beloved, popular, and deceptively healthy fruits in the entire world. It could be the silent saboteur you are snacking on every single night, and it is absolutely destroying your ability to maintain healthy T levels. Ready to stop guessing and start fueling your body like the high-performance machine it is? Good. Before we get started, if you are a man who is committed to taking charge of his health, I want to hear from you. Hit that like button right now and tell me in the comments where in the world are you watching from. Your engagement helps this critical information reach more men who need it. Now, let's bust the biggest myth holding you back. Most men come into my clinic resigned to a slow, steady decline. They tell me, "Dr. Nerita, I'm just getting older. My erections are softer. My energy is gone. And my desire is a memory." That's just age, right? Wrong. Age is just the clock ticking. The real enemy of your vitality is a 3-part biological betrayal triggered by poor dietary choices over time. Insulin resistance. This is ground zero. When you constantly flood your system with high sugar foods, your body gets tired of producing insulin to manage it. Your cells become resistant, meaning your pancreas has to pump out more and more insulin. High chronic insulin levels are directly toxic to testosterone production. Insulin tells your hormonal factory to shut down T production and simultaneously promotes the storage of visceral fat around your midsection. Aromatization, the estrogen crossover. Here's where the belly fat comes in. Visceral fat, the deep, dangerous fat around your organs, is not just storage. It's an endocrine organ. It contains an enzyme called aromatase that actively converts your precious testosterone into estrogen. The more sugar you eat, the more fat you store. The more fat you store, the more estrogen you produce. And the more estrogen you produce, the more testosterone you lose. It's a devastating hormonal death spiral. Vascular inflammation. High sugar and high insulin create constant low-grade inflammation. This inflammation stiffens the delicate lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium. An erection is 90% blood flow. When your arteries are stiff and resistant, blood cannot rush in quickly and fill the penile chambers fully. The result is weaker erections, reduced sensitivity, and a loss of spontaneous firmness. This is why certain fruits are silent killers. They are packaged in a way that allows their sugars, primarily fructose, to hit your system without the necessary fiber to slow down the spike. By making intelligent fruit choices, we are doing 3 things: reducing the insulin burden, fighting inflammation, and providing the raw materials to produce nitric oxide and testosterone naturally. You are not fighting age. You are fighting poor programming. Let's reprogram your fuel source. For those of you just joining me, I am Dr. Nerita, and for the past 12 years, my passion has been helping men over 50 navigate the tricky intersection of age and intimate health. As a urologist, I don't just see the symptoms. I see the underlying plumbing and the hormonal wiring. My approach is built on the understanding that the problems men face later in life, low energy, poor focus, flagging desire, and sexual performance issues are almost always symptoms of a deeper systemic nutritional and metabolic imbalance. They are not character flaws, and they are not mandates from Father Time. I want to empower you to be your own first-line doctor. My goal today is to give you a straightforward, no-nonsense guide to using the most natural, accessible tools on earth. Food to stabilize your hormones, clean your blood vessels, and restore the vital spark you thought was gone forever. This is about taking control. This is about dignity. Let's look at the fruits that are working for you. Supercharger number 1, pomegranate. The dual-action hormone and flow booster. We're starting with a fruit that's been an ancient symbol of fertility for thousands of years. Can this powerful red jewel do what pharmaceutical companies try to mimic? Can it increase both your blood flow and your raw hormonal drive? Biologically, the arterial shield and T support, pomegranate is an absolute powerhouse. It's packed with a phenomenal amount of polyphenols and antioxidants, far surpassing most other fruits. Vascular repair. These antioxidants act like a protective shield for your endothelium, the inner lining of your arteries. They aggressively fight off oxidative stress, preventing the damage that leads to stiffness and plaque buildup. Cleaner, more flexible arteries mean blood flow is not just improved, it's optimized. Stronger arteries means stronger, more reliable erections. Hormonal balance. Pomegranate also contains compounds that help lower cortisol, your primary stress hormone. When cortisol is high, it suppresses testosterone production. By calming the stress response and providing hormonal support, studies have shown that consistent pomegranate intake can lead to a measurable increase in testosterone and improved mood. Emotionally, the benefit here is the return of desire and resilience. Low testosterone erotic motivation, leaving you feeling sluggish, irritable, and uninterested in intimacy. By supporting your T levels, pomegranate helps restore your masculine drive. The world looks brighter, the gym is less of a chore, and your spontaneous interest in your partner returns. It's the mental shift from resignation to readiness. Practically, the key is pure juice. The most potent form is a daily glass of 100% pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice. Be careful to check the label for added sugars or blends. Think of it as your daily performance tonic. You can also sprinkle the crunchy jewel-like arrows over yogurt or salads. The key is consistency. Make this a non-negotiable part of your daily fuel for sustained results. Supercharger number 2, watermelon. Nature's vascular loosener. This is a classic summer treat. Mostly water and sunshine. How can something so simple contain a hidden vascular superstar that functions as a natural arterial dilator, keeping your blood flow effortless? Biologically, the secret lies in its high concentration of the amino acid citrine, particularly in the white rind closest to the skin, the arterial signal. Once absorbed, your body converts citrine into l'arginine, which is the direct precursor to nitric oxide. As you know, nitric oxide is the master key that tells the smooth muscle in your blood vessels to relax, vasodilation, opening them up for maximum blood flow. The penile tissue relies entirely on this nitric oxide signal to fill and become firm, fighting erectile fatigue. Because watermelon provides this gentle, sustained boost in nitric oxide, it helps fight what I call erectile fatigue, the frustrating inability to maintain firmness over time. It ensures the plumbing stays open and primed for the long haul. Emotionally, this fruit restores functional confidence. When you know your body is primed for fast, full, and sustained blood flow, the mental anxiety that often accompanies intimate moments vanishes. You are freed from the mental stopwatch, the worry about whether you will be able to perform. Watermelon supports the physiological readiness that allows you to relax and enjoy the moment completely. Practically, due to the citrine conversion time, eating watermelon a couple of hours before anticipated intimacy is a smart strategic move. Don't just eat the red flesh. Try blending small pieces of the pale green rind into your smoothies. It's dense with citrine and adds a surprising textural element, maximizing the vascular benefit. Supercharger number 3, berries, the microvascular repair crew. These tiny, colorful fruits are often overlooked as a garnish, but they are arguably the most effective food for directly repairing the delicate inner lining of your arteries and stabilizing the blood sugar that crushes T levels. Biologically, we're talking about blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. Their power comes from two key areas: flavonoid concentration. They are packed with flavonoids, specifically anthocyanins, which give them their deep color. These compounds are incredibly effective at reducing inflammation and repairing the endothelium. They are like a precision repair crew for the tiny blood vessels that are critical for erectile function. Low glycemic index. Unlike many other fruits, berries are relatively low in sugar and have a low glycemic index. They provide a slow, steady release of energy without the damaging insulin spike that triggers the hormonal death spiral. Emotionally, the benefit is enduring energy and mental clarity. The absence of sugar crashes means you feel more stable, more focused, and less irritable throughout the day. This stable energy supports your ability to be present and engaged in all areas of your life, including intimacy. Practically, a handful a day. A daily cup of mixed berries is one of the best things you can do for your vascular and hormonal health. Versatility. Add them to your morning oatmeal, blend them into a protein shake, or simply eat them alone as a satisfying, guilt-free snack. Supercharger number 4, avocado. The healthy fat hormone supporter. Yes, technically a fruit, and one of the most powerful foods you can eat for testosterone production. Biologically, the healthy fat and nutrient boost. Avocado is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, which are the building blocks for hormone production. Cholesterol is the raw material for testosterone. Without adequate healthy fats, your body simply cannot produce enough testosterone. Avocado also contains significant amounts of vitamin E, an antioxidant that protects testosterone from oxidative damage, and vitamin B6, which helps regulate hormone production. Emotionally, steady energy and satisfaction. The healthy fats in avocado provide sustained energy and help you feel full and satisfied, reducing cravings for sugar and processed foods. This supports stable blood sugar and a stable mood. Practically half an avocado a day. Add it to salads, spread it on toast, or eat it with a squeeze of lemon. It's a simple, powerful addition to your daily nutrition. Now, let's talk about the 4 fruits you need to approach with extreme caution. Or better yet, avoid entirely. The sugar bombs that could be quietly sabotaging your health and vitality. Danger fruit number 1, bananas. Now, before you get upset, hear me out. Bananas are nutritious, yes. They are also surprisingly high in sugar and carbohydrates. A large banana can contain over 30 grams of sugar and carbohydrates, which can cause a significant insulin spike. For a man over 50, especially one who is already dealing with insulin resistance or metabolic issues, this spike can trigger the hormonal cascade we talked about. Insulin resistance, aromatization, and vascular inflammation. The solution is to eat bananas in moderation. And when you do, choose smaller, greener bananas, which have less sugar and more resistant starch. Danger fruit number 2, grapes. These little bites are incredibly high in sugar. A cup of grapes contains over 20 grams of sugar. And because they are so easy to eat, it's easy to consume a lot of them quickly. This rapid sugar influx spikes insulin and contributes to the hormonal death spiral. The solution is to limit grapes to a small handful and treat them as a treat, not a daily staple. Danger fruit number 3, mangoes. Mangoes are delicious and packed with vitamins, but they are also one of the highest sugar fruits out there. A single mango can contain over 45 grams of sugar. That's more than a can of soda. While the fiber does slow absorption somewhat, it's still a massive sugar load that can spike insulin and contribute to inflammation and fat storage. The solution is to enjoy mangoes occasionally, not daily, and in small portions. Danger fruit number 4, dried fruit. This is the silent saboteur I warned you about. Dried fruit like raisins, dates, prunes, and dried apricots are incredibly deceptive. They are fruits stripped of their water content, which concentrates the sugar dramatically. A small handful of raisins contains as much sugar as a full bowl of grapes. Because they are concentrated, they are easy to overeat, and they deliver a massive sugar spike with less fiber to slow it down. This is devastating for blood sugar, insulin, and testosterone. The solution is to avoid dried fruit entirely or treat it as an occasional condiment. not a snack. If you must eat it, consume it with a meal to slow absorption. So, gentlemen, here's the bottom line. Your fruit bowl can be either your greatest ally or your worst enemy. The choice is yours. Focus on the 4 superchargers: pomegranate, watermelon, berries, and avocado. Approach the 4 danger fruits with caution: bananas, grapes, mangoes, and dried fruit. Make these changes and you will start to feel the difference. More energy, stable blood sugar, better focus, and the return of that quiet, steady confidence you thought was gone. If this video helped you, hit that like button, share it with a brother who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more real, honest men's health content every week. Drop a comment below and tell me which fruit surprised you the most. I read every single one. I'm Dr. Nerita. Take care of yourselves, gentlemen. I'll see you in the next.